I didn't mean money. Why is Jeff keying up over everybody? It's standby move. You know, the problem is that, you know, James is talking about putting a ring on Kelly's finger and all this, but, you know, you put a ring on her finger, you still got to come first. You've already, your ham radio comes first, James. You got to, no matter how many rings you put on her finger, you got to prioritize.
I have to pretorize.
Cue the DVR.
I'll do some pretoriization.
Knock it off. Don't treat the repeater runner like that. I'm trying to eat pizza and talk at the same time with this fucking guy. You know what I'm talking about, James. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's the pizza. That's what it is. No, man, come on. The 3 years I've been out here, you guys know I love Kelly. Kelly and I have been together many years before that. 8 years, going on 9 years, I think in April. Yeah, man, it's time. It's time to get married and have some kids.
Cool. So I get to be the donor? Oh, it's nice, dude. And, pizza's pretty good. We had chicken, last night, pizza tonight. I got to eat out twice in a row. That doesn't happen very often. Aren't you usually like a super healthy? You don't even usually eat that stuff. You're kind of going off on a limb eating that junk food. No, that's what I'm saying. I got lucky. Right on. It's sure good though, isn't it? But so James, just because you're putting a ring on her finger, you actually have to follow through with it. You know, like put her first, dude. You don't do that right now. Your ham radio doesn't support anything.
Can somebody play the DVR with James complaining about the monetary separation between Kelly and himself? And also, let me just add this. You know, when you get married and have kids, you can't be waking up at 3 p.m., 1,500 hours, and, you know, not doing the dishes and all this shit. I mean, it's a whole different lifestyle, so are you ready for it? I don't know.
Yeah, you're one to tell Duff. What does your boyfriend say when you wake up at 3 p.m.?
Anyway, if I wake up and the dishes aren't done, I yell. So, don't try to turn this around on Edward Duff Gordon, Rodeo Duff. Okay, Rodeo Duff's a good dude. And you, James, you need to shape up a little.
I like Duff. I'd like to think Duff and I are friends. But for a guy that lives alone and loves horse dongs, I mean, come on, what are you led to expect?
Station Masters.
James, listen to me. You're not going to throw this out here, and, you know, I generally don't like to put my personal shit out here. But I was almost married. And, you know, I'm still friends with the person that I was engaged to. And, you know, we both grew up. And, you know, you're not even engaged, so I've gone farther than you. So, and people come to me for relationship advice, believe it or not. And I say, coaches don't play. So there you go. KN6iOi.
Ed, the person you didn't marry, what was his name? Hold on. And James, once you get married, you have kids, you're always married. Even if you get separated or divorced or anything like that, you're still fucking married, dude, whether you like it or not. Yeah,
Ed, you don't have to convince us. We believe you. We believe you're almost married. You don't have to convince us.
Well, it's not taking any convincing. I'm just going to I'm just throwing it out there. You know, at least I tried to make the effort. You know, it didn't complete 100%. And, you know, I'm being honest out here. But, you know, put a ring on Kelly's finger. Do it. Hurry up.
What Ed is saying is that his boyfriend broke his heart. Ed, I don't know if I believe you. I'm gonna have to call Steve and see if you're lying. Ed had already picked out a gown, the nice wedding gown and everything, and the ring he wanted, and he had it all figured out, and his boyfriend just dumped him.
He left him at the altar. So what was her name, Ed? Did you guys ever live together?
Yes, we lived together for, I think it was 4 years or something like that. And in fact, I helped her move here, about 3 weeks ago? So, I mean, we're still friends, and, like I said, we both grew up, and, she got married after us, and she got divorced, and she's one of those people that are like, fuck no, I'm not going to get married again.
Yeah.
What came between you guys?
Look, let me explain this. I think her name was James Edward Duff Gordon. I'm going to explain this.
There you go.
4 years with a woman is just barely enough to have any idea. 25 years with a woman lets you know for sure she's a pain in the ass.
Oh, no, I completely agree with you, Willie Killy. That's for sure. And James is half the way there.
No. Kelly and I, seriously, we get along pretty great, to be honest. I was talking to her tonight, and I said, all right, we're seriously going to get engaged and get married here soon. And honestly, think about what are the worst things we've ever been through. And I think one time I yelled at her, told her to shut the fuck up. Like, when we first moved in together, she was nagging at me. And then one time I asked my ex-girlfriend to send me some nudes, and she went through my texts. Because I always let her go through my phone, and she saw that. That was pretty bad. But that was in the real beginning. And other than that, those are about the major egregious issues.
Can you send me the pictures of your ex-girlfriend? I'd like to check those. Wow, what an asshole. I'd like to check those out, please.
Yeah, my ex.
Wow.
She's pretty good looking. But she's a piece of shit, man. She wanted to get married in high school, and I was like, you're not material.
Post the pictures or you're lying. We just need the pictures, okay?
Can I ask?
She never sent me the pictures. I asked for them because she was Snapchatting me stuff. Like, she Snapchatted me some pictures of her tits or something, like with her hair barely blocking it. She had really long hair, and I said, oh, send me the full thing, and she never sent it to me. And then Kelly saw that because she was using my phone for something. That was a long time ago, and nothing ever came of it.
Don't try to sugarcoat it. We want to see the partial pictures. Snapchat, really? Yeah, we want to see the fuck? Snapchat, James? We want to see the partial pictures, even.
Can I ask?
You can't have the pictures, Willie Killy.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead, question. In your case, it would be yes.
After all this time of living in sin, why have you decided to get married now?
Oh, because we want to have some kids, and we want our kids to know that we were married before we conceived them, and I don't know, it means something to Kelly. It's more important to her than it is to me, but what's important to her is important to me.
Listen to me, kids these days don't give a shit if you're married before they Adam. James, the fuck are you thinking? Actually, these days kids don't give a fuck about anything. They're little assholes. You know what? You're right, but you got to keep them in line, and they won't be assholes, but it's tough. You actually have to pay attention to your kids and spend time with them.
I wouldn't neglect my kids by any stretch.
Wait, well, what are you talking about? Nobody's talking about neglecting kids here.
Well, you said you have to pay attention to them, and my point is I would pay good attention to them.
Yeah, as much as you talk on ham radio, I believe that.
Well, KW6USA, KN6iOi, flip an hourglass. Things change in life. Your priorities redirect. I spent time in my life where for 4 or 5 years snowboarding was the most important thing. I spent 4 or 5 years where tennis was the most important thing. I spent a couple years where getting my associate's degree was the most important thing. You know, maybe having kids or doing stuff like that is be the next most important thing. Maybe not.
We'll see. We'll see. If I was you, James, seriously, I've been talking to you for like 3 years out here. I'm a parent, dude. You should not have fucking kids, dude. Straight up.
Like you're one to say.
What? Like I'm one what? I'm telling you, dude. I'm a parent. You're not, dude. You should not have kids. It's like you're like a kid having kids, dude. Even though you're 40. Well, one day, James, you'll be as mature as me, and I'll tell you how to do it. Oh, did you?
Can you believe I lost my water picks? My fucking water picks were in the case that covers the thing. The canister.
No one says Brigo, stand by.
Fuck, man, I can't find the fucking thing.
Can you believe how Jeff Regal just jammed over the repeater on her? Does it all the time. This fucking guy is mentally fucking incapable of operating a ham radio.
He's a mook.
I also can't find my Pribidone. It's a Parkinson's medication to stop the shaking my fucking hand.
Oh my God. Brigo, stand by. Stand by, Brigo, stand by.
Shut up, Gordon.
Hey, Brigo, why don't you go fucking scream at your neighbor, okay? Spare us. Yeah.
They can hear me. That's good enough.
Why are you using your power to step on people?
I'm not. I just had to get that out, man. Fucking anger. Fuck!
So, you actually you have Parkinson's, you think? Yeah, of course he does. He fucking shakes like a fucking whore in church.
I don't drink, dude. My hands shake. Fucking unbelievable. Just started about 2 years ago.
Well, why don't you put down the microphone and make good use out of that handshaking?
Introduce a microphone with a fistful of steel.
Can you imagine Willie Kelly starting to have kids at 40 years old? Fucking A, dude. I totally understand, man. That's what I did. I totally fucked up.
James is 40?
Yeah, think about it. How old am I? 58. My kid's 17. Yeah, I'm 41 years old. I really fucked up. Those times back then was different, dude. You know, I'm talking about now. Yeah, listen, we don't have to sugarcoat it. Oopsie. It wasn't an accident, you know. It was not an accident. It was on purpose, but still. In retrospect, hey, it is what it is, right? We're living our life until we die. It's all part of the experience. So if you get married, what you do, what you're doing, it's all part of your experience. If you don't do anything, all you do is pick your ass your whole time. You have no experiences, so you're boring.
Yeah, James, who the fuck wants to get married? You gotta be kidding me. That's baggage, dude. No, thank you.
Hey, I was talking. No, James, you don't just being a jerk, dude. Go ahead, dude. Get married, have kids, you know, do it, dude. Alright? But, you know, it's kind of funny just listening to you, like, how you think it's going to be, because it's never going to be the way you think it's going to be, dude.
Oh, it never is. But, I was telling Kelly earlier tonight, when we first moved out, I was, making pretty decent money, and I lived out at my auntie's house, and I had lots of extra money and all this. It just was easy living. I could have done that forever. But I loved Kelly very much, and she wanted to move out and start her own place together. And at first it was like we argued a bit about finances and things like that, but looking back, it's the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I feel it'll be kind of the same thing if we get married. It'll be hard at first. It will probably be some stress at first, but I think it'll be the best thing that ever happened to me.
As they say, good luck, dude. All I know is for the last 25 years now, I have not, I've had a woman, Sarah, but, whatever, we've been together, but she's done my laundry, she's cooked, she's taken care of me, blah, blah, blah. She's done all that crap, all that womanly stuff. I like that part. So, marriage, yeah, whatever. It's imperfect. It's hard to get along with somebody all the time, but she makes it easy on me, man. She cooks, she cleans, she does the laundry, she does all that bullshit that I don't want to do. I mean, how the hell do I argue?
Same thing here. I come home from work, Kelly's home before me, and dinner's smelling good. Most of the time she has a smile on her face. She's glad to see me. That makes me feel good when I come home. There's value to that.
Well, it's not a peachy, rosy thing to live with somebody. I mean, women are a pain in the ass, men are a pain in the ass, but the alternatives are we just live alone and be like Jeff Regal.
I really don't mind being alone. I really don't. I prefer to share with Kelly, to be honest. I lived alone in times in my life. I could live in my aunt's house. She doesn't bother me at all.